Have you ever been playing Smash and thought, why am I so unbearably bad at this game? Do I have the solution for you? Most likely. Today, I'd like to tell you a few tips and tricks that can help you improve your gameplay in Smash Bros. Tip number 1 is to know your character. I'm going to use Cloud as an example for this since he's my main. Anyway, whenever I play Cloud, some things I need to know are how far my attacks reach, how well they deal damage or knockback, and I need to know my character-specific mechanics, in this case being the limit meter. It's also important to know of any special moves that your character has, like Cloud's limit break attacks that use the B button. On another note, some terms you should know for this video are up, side, down, and neutral, as well as A attacks, otherwise known as tilts, and B attacks. For example, neutral B would be me pressing the B button without holding any direction with my joystick. Side B would be me holding my joystick to the left or right and pressing the B button. And then up and down B would be me pressing the B button while I hold my joystick either up or down. These same terms apply to the A button, however are referred to as tilts. A couple other groups of attacks are your smash attacks, which don't have a neutral, and your aerials, which also have a backwards attack. You should also have an idea of your hitboxes, and while you don't need to know exactly how they look, you should have a pretty decent understanding of how much reach you have. Tip number 2. You want to understand your opposing character. As there's 81 characters, including DLC, you probably won't understand every character the way you understand yours, at least for a while, but most likely as you play the game, you'll understand the majority of the cast pretty well. For example, say you're fighting a Mario. He likes to grab, then up throw, and then mash his up air. Knowing this, you'll want to keep in mind that he's most likely going to try to go for that pretty frequently, and you want to try your best to either avoid the situation entirely or have an option that's reliable enough to get you out of it. The best way to learn how your character interacts with the rest of the cast is almost definitely through experience, so as you play, just pay attention to what the other characters do and how you can counter them. Tip number 3. Don't overextend. Overextension is where you have the advantage and make an unnecessary and risky play in an attempt to gain more momentum during a game. So, say you're fighting Pit and you have him off stage. While you probably really want to go for a kill, you're playing Cloud and you know that his recovery is significantly better than yours. If you were to go after him, it proves to be significantly more risky for you than it is for him, as if you miss, you might not be able to recover. But even if you hit him, he could hit you back into a spot where you can't recover and he still can. Instead of playing risky and going off stage, in a situation like the one previously mentioned, you should stay on stage and take a moment to recenter yourself and be ready to edgeguard him once he gets back to the stage. Overextension doesn't only happen off stage, it can happen anywhere, as long as you're taking an unwise and unnecessary opportunity. Overextension also isn't going to happen every time you're off stage, as there's many situations where going off stage is a great opportunity to get a kill. Tip number 4. Understand your spacing. This ties a little into the last tip, as this will help keep you from overextending. Your spacing is where you are on the stage, how far you are from your opponent, and how easily you can attack them. For example, if I were to knock Mario off stage, understanding my spacing will allow me to make a choice on whether to approach or stay on stage, as well as in either scenario what attack I will use it next. On the other side, if you don't understand your spacing, that can lead to a lot going wrong. If you want to hit your opponent with a forward smash and guess correctly that they're going to roll off of the ledge, then if you don't have your proper spacing, you end up locked into an incredibly slow move that leaves your opponent with a perfect opportunity to strike. Anyway, those are just a few tips that'll help you improve your gameplay in Smash, and I hope you learned something from this. It's pretty general, but just knowing what you can focus on to improve your gameplay will be a great help in improving. Hopefully, after having watched this, you know how to get better and no longer need to be so unbearably bad at the game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.